Pollsters often ask, do you want your taxes lowered? Who is really going to say no to that? That conversation, however, needs context. Calgary has the lowest property taxes of major municipalities in Canada, with the exception of Winnipeg. So if we're going to ask about lowering taxes, we need to also ask to what level and why. How much lower can or should we go? And what would we be willing to give up? Alberta is the lowest tax jurisdiction in Canada. We are the only province without a provincial sales tax. Income tax in Alberta was recently reduced. And so now if you look at the state of healthcare or education, is that low tax rate worth it? If you look at the rise of municipal taxes province-wide, that is because the province is not funding municipalities at the same rate it had previously, declining steadily year over year. Yes, we are all one taxpayer, and it's coming back to you at the municipal level instead of happening at the provincial level. There is no proper redistribution of education property tax or income tax. In the 2025 provincial budget, Calgary received less than 20% of capital spending from the provincial government, while 37% of your property tax goes to the province. It just doesn't add up. The result, an annual $430 million gap in our budget from where the province used to invest in operating in capital and now won't. Meanwhile, the cost to the city to simply keep up with things like road maintenance, pool upgrades, and other infrastructure like water are rising at a rate of inflation or higher. Never mind the cost for construction of new amenities like Glenmore Twin Arena or transit platform upgrades. Every single election cycle, we hear hopefuls say that they're going to go through the budget line by line, find efficiencies and cut, and that has resulted in very little, if anything, over a number of years. Don't fall for it yet again. And if cuts do happen, they come back to bite us, as we have seen with roads recently. 8 years of subsequent underfunding of repaving left our roads in deplorable conditions. This council has had to reinvest back into them because you've asked for it. So it should come as no surprise that that has come with a tax increase. Deferred spending always costs more in the long run. The best way to maintain our city is steady, predictable, inflationary increases that allow the city to plan and deliver on core services like fire, police, roads, recreation, and transit. My goal will always be to keep our increases at or below inflation. I'm aware, though, that this approach rarely allows us to expand services. So if we want more pool hours, better snow clearing, and an increase in fire and police, then we have to consider increases beyond inflation. Over my 4 years as councillor, there has been no shortage of requests from residents and from community for projects that we simply don't have enough for as we prioritize. Sound walls, traffic calming, new playgrounds. I can't actually remember any time when I've asked to cut a specific program or service. My ask this election season, think critically about what you're being offered with no real plans or firm ideas and how to accomplish what's a typical empty campaign talking point or promise. What I'm going to offer you, though, is investment back into your neighborhood. What I'm going to do is fight for budget for Ward 11. And what I'm going to do is help you understand how we're spending your dollars responsibly to take care of everyone.